loves, it's your girl Diamond, and I'm back with my very late review of Marriage Boot Camp. You guys, I'm so sorry that I'm late with this review. A lot has happened in the past week that I'm still shaking up about, but I will be getting my videos out with you, especially for Put a Ring on It. There was no new episode of Love Marriage Huntsville, and I just watched the premiere of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I will be getting my notes in for Kenny and the gang, so bear with me. But Marriage Boot Camp, this was day 5 communication. So everybody is just we're waking up, and then we see Gangsta Boo and Emmett. Gangsta Boo talks to Emmett like a child. She wants him to lace up her shoes. She doesn't know how to. She wants him to do it. He said, fine, I'll do it. But the way that he answered or said it, she felt like, oh, so you don't want to do it? Fine, I'll do it myself. I ain't got no problem doing it by myself. You don't want to help me? Fine. But if you was to ask me to help you, I ain't got no problem doing it because I want to help you. It's the attitude. It's the condescending. He talks to him like crazy. And Emmett knows because he says, you do come at me crazy. You come at me when I can't go outside and smoke weed. That's what you try to do. Tell me that I'm not going to go outside and smoke some weed. So then we get to Lyric and A1. They're talking to producers about getting their phones because their phone is pretty much taken away from them this entire process so they can stay engaged and focused. So she wants to call her mom because her mom had knee surgery and to check up on her son. Her son is not used to her being away for more than a couple of days. So she wanted to talk to him, see how he's doing. And if he's not good, he'll say he's not good. So they have their phones for 15 minutes. And thinking that they're going to do the right thing by what they wanted their phones for, Lyrica's online shopping for glasses. Talking about how these glasses are so cute. They're going to match my outfit today. And then we see her disrespecting the rules. The judge and the doctor can see them on the screen as they're scrolling through social media, looking at other people, looking at what they're wearing. This was supposed to be your 15 minutes to call your mama and check on your child. But you use this to get into the world that you are completely deprived of because you're in this house, supposed to be working on your relationship. Okay. And it's disrespectful because he's talking about how they're millennials. They're born with the phones implanted in their hands. And they were right about taking their phones away because we want you guys to be a part of this process. We want you guys to be glued in on this. And, excuse me, be able to recognize and talk about your feelings. But we can't have that if y'all just glued down to the phone. That's not going to work. And apparently, A1 and Lyrica have been playing by the rules, their own rules for how to be in this process. And that's not right because that's how it's happened in the last episode. How they don't want to participate in this drill. They want to make it where everybody else be a part of it, but they are opted out. This is another thing that they're doing, opting out of being a part of the process. And it doesn't work like that. So everybody come downstairs and they're waiting for A1 and Lyrica. Apparently A1 and Lyrica have been late to every single challenge. It flashes back to the music video challenge, to dinner, breakfast. I think a producer went up to their rooms to tell them to come downstairs, and A1 said, hold up, don't ruin my vibe. Let me get in my vibe. This is not a vacation. This is not a vacation. This is not a resort. You are a part of a show for a limited amount of time to figure out your relationship and go home or not go home. You do not have the ability to say when do you come on set or not. It's not up to you. This is not your shit. And K. Michelle is talking about the same thing because same point of time, K. Michelle has been trying to be in this process even with her surgery. So she feels like, first of all, what hit record are you working on? What fans are cheering you on that they're waiting for you to come out with a new record? Who? And I was dying laughing as she said that. So Lyrica comes down and she wanted to check Rich on snitching on her about the game that he participated in but had a lot to complain about it. But it was just pretty much what it was, Lyrica. Yes, he participated, but he was talking about it at the same time. This was not a game. You don't go by your own rules. This was not how the drill was supposed to have been done. And how did he snitch on you when there wasn't out behind your back? And he was venting to Emmett about it. You know what I'm saying? And she said, first of all, if you didn't like my game, you could have told me to make it different. It wasn't about me. It didn't have to be my way. But at the same point in time, Lyrica, you didn't give anybody else any room to make it fair for them. You didn't. You wanted to be the only one who wanted to speak on other people's situation, speak for other people, and not have anybody come question you because you do not want to talk about it. But that's not fair. And he said, don't be sensitive. Don't be sensitive. And Rich was right because Lyrica is mad that she got called out because I don't believe that Lyrica has ever been reprimanded or told what she did was wrong because her mom coddled her and gave her everything, so she acts like a brat when something doesn't go her way, when she gets told that she's wrong and she gets mad at everybody and not take accountability for herself. And I believe that's why she's mad that everybody's looking at her like, girl, this is how you fucked up at. Because you wanted everybody to be on A1. It's his fault, not mine. But same point in time, two and two. The more we're seeing where A1 fault lies, we're seeing how where your fault lies too. And it was just too much for me. And I felt like, Lyrica, get away from me. You're mad because you got called out. You're mad because nobody wants to play your dumb game. Like, girl, go away with your bratty self. Go away. So while they just got back outside downstairs, they go back into their rooms to pretty much do the escape room drill. And they're given instructions on how to get out of the room. So they get a box of blindfolds and handcuffs. Their partner is supposed to wear a blindfold, and their other partner is supposed to be handcuffed by the bed and now move and guide their partner throughout the drill. And since the blindfolds are blackened out, they can't see anything. So they have to figure out how to guide them to the clues. They have to listen to their partner and communicate to their partner, right? So the first couple, we see Caston and K. Michelle. He's walking blindfold to find the first clue, I believe, is in the bathroom. Now he's literally walking blind. He can't see. K. Michelle's not guiding him, just letting him walk while she's sitting there on the bed, not caring. The man almost fell in the fucking tub. He tripped on the step near the tub and fell over. I laughed. But I was like, "Ooh, is he okay?" Even the doctor and the judge was like, "Ouch!" I was like, "Hey, Michelle, please go help that man. He don't know where he going. He can't see. Let me go help him. Please help him, K. Michelle. Please." No help from her. So everybody finds their clues, and then they got to complete the puzzle. A1 and Lyrica. A1 is really being calm, trying to tell Lyrica, "Okay, I'm gonna guide you to the pieces. I want you to feel the pieces and everything about that. Do you feel like it fit or don't fit? I'm gonna let you know if it fits or it don't fit." She literally checks out. She doesn't want to hear anything that he says, while she keeps on saying, "Tell me specifically where you want me to go, and I'll go." He said, "Okay, well, let's not get frustrated. Let's be calm. I know, but I want you to tell me where to go. I want you to be specific on where to go." So the judge and the doctor can tell where the problems are. Lyrica is disinterested in anything that she will check out. When it's not cool for her, if it doesn't make sense to her, if it's not interesting to her, she will check out and not even listen to half of what you're saying. But we see how calm A1 is, and he's still trying to move forward. He's still trying to be cool about this, and she just checks out and be disinterested about it all. And I ain't got no time for it. So we see a whole different situation. We see a whole different argument because usually we see them go blow up to blow up, but now it's a different side, whole different side. Gangsta Boo, same thing. He can't see. She's directing him on things, but she's talking to him like crazy. He's trying to get calm. He's being frustrated because he can't see anything. She's telling him, "Look here, look here. Are you grabbing this? It's from your right hand. No, the one with the tattoos on this and that." He said, "Listen, this is my right, this is my left. I don't remember tattoos on this hand because I can't fucking see, but I know my right and my left." So I said, "Okay, well, I'm going." She keeps going on about talking, and I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. You know how to do this because I don't know how to do this, and I'm asking you to help me because I don't have the answer. I said, "Gangsta Boo, come on. Why are you being so rude? Why are you being so nasty? You need to be patient. If he's not getting it right, then you need to not throw at him. You need to not tear him down because he couldn't get it right the first time you said something. He couldn't get it right the first time you directed him. That's not good. You expect for him to automatically get it when you say it. That's not going to work. If he doesn't get it, you have to help him understand. The same way for him to help you understand if you don't get something. You being so impatient, coming at him crazy is not going to be good, right? So the doctor see them having an argument. Boo does not know how to talk to this man. Every time they get into an argument, she gets mad. He gets frustrated. He shuts down. They're getting more upset. He's asking for her help. She doesn't want to help him because she feels like, "I don't know how more you want me to help you. I just told you what you need to do. Why can't you just understand and get it?" Which is not how you talk to somebody. Don't talk to me like that. Then she throws it in his face how, "I don't need to be here. I didn't have to be here. I could have been with my daddy while he was dying. But instead I'm helping you." That wasn't right to throw it in his face. Why would you use your father's death? Why would you use that? It did her father die? Is her father still living? I don't know. But why would you throw that in his face as if this was a waste of time for you to be here when you could have been here? You go below the belt, and that's not right. And he's trying his best, but Emma gets frustrated so easily, and it's not cool. So they go back and forth. She wants to finish the challenge, but he doesn't want to do it. Then we see Mariah Lynn. They're doing really well with the puzzle piece and communicating. And even though he did not want to be patient and listen to her, she's trying to not get frustrated as well because she keeps on going back to what the doctor told her. So, okay, well, listen, I want you to just listen to me. Okay? All right. So, do this and do this. So, they were able to put the clues together, put the puzzle together, and they found the combination of getting out the room. And Caston and K. Michelle was able to go out first, but Rylan and Rich was able to go out second. The couples that did not make it out, they were able to watch it from the screen downstairs. Gangsta Boo and Emmett, time was running out. They had an hour to get out of the room. They pretty much stopped, didn't go. They were struggling. A1 and Lyrica trying to guide each other throughout the room. And they found the puzzle piece. They found it, but it still did not get them out of the room. And they were arguing back and forth. Gangsta Boo were at their last end, and the doctor and the judge was like, "Get them out the room, because this is not gonna last. This is terrible. They're gonna argue. They're gonna stay there forever. Just get them out. Just get them out, because they're not gonna figure it out. Just get them." So now all the couples were able to come downstairs, talk about was yours difficult as ours, but they turned out he was calm, I wasn't calm, but I realized that we had to both be calm to get out the room. And it's all about, different mindsets and how we have to plan things out. We have to conversate. It's not as simple as me saying he needs to do it when I don't have any teamwork behind me saying that he needs to do it. And Gangsta Boo was pretty much talking about how she had no help, she had no teamwork, and that she's mad that she didn't finish. Oh no, that she's not a sore loser. She's not mad that she didn't finish. But Emmett was so pissed off because he wanted to finish the challenge. He wanted to complete it, but he wanted to have a thought out plan. He wanted communication, and he didn't receive it. So then we go on to the other side of the room. K. Michelle comes late, and we see A1 and Lyrica arrive first. So she's like, "Oh my God, K. Michelle and K. Michelle, I mean Lyrica and A1 are first to arrive, and I'm late. Oh hell, has must have freezing over." That made Lyrica feel the way because she feels like, first of all, we were supposed to be sisters. If you felt some type of way, you could have just told me. Why would you have a problem? Why couldn't you put me to the side? But I don't know why you feel away though, because it's not just K Michelle that's saying it. Everybody has had a problem with y'all being late. Everybody, even the producers, the judge, and the doctor, are tired of y'all not participating in this process, acting like this is a resort, acting like we're supposed to bow down and ask y'all to come be a part of this because you guys are so important. We're supposed to just be giving y'all special treatment. That's not going to work for us. So you're going to have to kiss our ass for that. And it's not even like K Michelle's coming at her for no reason. No, because we've seen your moves, we've seen your behavior, and we're sick of it. So the next drill is talking about a pizza party that they're going to be assigned a task. A1 and Lyrica are charged of putting chairs together. Rich and Mariah Lynn are in charge of making the pizzas. Gangsta Boo and Emmett will be in charge of decorating the plates and the table settings. And the Caston and K. Michelle will be on desserts. But there's always a twist. So they'll be performing these duties in the oversized shirt challenge. Two people in a pair of shirts and pair of pants. And they will be conversating and communicating throughout the challenge. Everybody goes about their routines. K. Michelle has to make cupcakes from scratch. They actually did really well. They communicated. There was no issues with them. And it was like a flow, a different flow. Then Mariah Lynn and Rich, they were in charge of making pieces. Now, while they were about to start, Mariah Lynn wanted a drink. And Rich started complaining. He started calming down on her and saying, "You don't need a drink. We need to focus on this and that." He's frustrated. She said, "First of all, relax. I'm just taking a drink. It's not that serious." She's cursing. He don't like her cursing. He said, "First of all, are you my daddy? Why are you commenting about how much I'm cursing? You don't like it? Oh, well, this is me." So he just really wants to get this drill over with, but he's not hearing her. She's frustrated. She gets out of the shirt and she walks out because he doesn't like how every word she comes with a curse word, and she's pissed off. So of course she said, "I don't like being talked down to like a child. You think you Richie the professor? How I'm supposed to do everything that you say? It's the reason why I can't stand your voice, because I want to strangle you." A1 and Lyrica, they are about to build chairs, but they're building chairs while sitting on the couch, which is a not a good idea to do. and she's over this drill. He gives her a pillow so she can lay there and be comfortable while A1 is struggling to put together a chair. Because she said, this drill is so boring. We're stuck together to build a chair. Oh my God, that's so exciting. Build a chair. Lyrica, if this is such a bother for you, go home. You said you're missing your baby. Go home. But you know why you don't want to go home? Because you want this check. You want exposure. So I'm going to need for you to suck it up and be a part of this drill. If not, go home. Please go home. Your lack of other people is really getting on my nerves. Other people's problems, other people's issues, other people's sense of, the sense of entitlement that you have is really annoying me. So Mariah Lynn have a conversation with Dr. Ish, and she goes off with, I cannot sit here and be talked down to like a child, because first of all, you're talking to me like you're my father and you're not my daddy. You're coming at me because I curse like a sailor. Yes, that's me. I curse a lot and you're assaulting me, and that makes me want to rebel. And you know what I'm doing? I'm enabling the situation. I tend to act this way when I'm getting told what I can and cannot say. I'm already doing that in the industry. People want to comment about how I dress, how I talk, how I rap, what I say, how I dress, how I wear my hair. I'm already dealing with this. And now I'm in a relationship where a man is coming at me where I'm not good enough. And it's that cycle. He's repeating that cycle of abuse. And she was dealing with abuse multiple times. She just came from dealing with somebody when her and Rich were on an off period. The man was so abusive, her leg was fractured in 3 places because the man she was dealing with kicked her in her left leg. And she is feeling resentment towards Rich because if you were the man that I wanted you to be, I would never be put in this situation to begin with. But Mariah Lynn, I don't want you to base it off of the relationship you decided to be a part of is Rich's fault, that he wasn't the man enough for you. That was your fault. You decided to say, he's not a man enough for me, I'll find somebody who will. And you went for the man who treated you like shit. But you felt like you don't know any other way of finding love unless it's abuse love, unless it's mental, verbal, physical. The lack thereof, the lack of respect. You don't find it, that's what you seek for. You can't find anything meaningful. You can't find anything romantic. You can't find anything substantial because that's not where you've been raised on. You raised on pain and hurt, and you can't find anything else to look forward to. So she's not scared of being around him. She's not afraid of him, but she is afraid of being herself. And I don't want to be judged by somebody when I am being judged automatically on a day-to-day basis. And I'm controlled by everybody else's actions. I've been controlled all my life. And if I can't be myself, then I'm not going to want to be around you if I can't be myself. And that's what you need to look for. Look for someone who loves all the flaws, don't want to complain, don't want to criticize about your flaws when everybody have them. Rich is not perfect, but I believe it's the age. Because, Brian, you're less than what, under 30 years? You're like what, in your late 30s? Rich is in his 40s. Rich don't have the patience of dealing with this. You need to find a man of your speed and your age that can communicate. He's communicating in a player mindset. He has no sense of awareness for anybody else's feelings. That has nothing to do with him. So she fights and yells and insults because it makes her feel like she's not good enough. But she comes back, tells him exactly how it made her feel. He said, that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to protect you because nobody's perfect. Nobody has everything all planned out. Just talk to me. I'm like, okay, cool. Protecting, I would say, maybe protecting her from herself. How you don't have to act like this. You don't have to act like you're not this person. I know who you are. Just show that. The doctor checks on A1 and Lyrica. They haven't gotten anything done. And putting the chairs together on the couch is a big no-no. I've already said that. And she's comfortable, and he sees you have a problem with everything. Every issue is something that you just don't like. You just check out of everything. Why can't you just be a part of the drill? And then come to find out, this man gave you a pillow to be comfortable. And then she said, well, he's a man. He's supposed to be, doing all this carpentry stuff. I don't do all this. Okay, Lyrica, you never build anything in your life. This house shows how sheltered you are. My mother and I, we build a lot of things with our hands. We put a lot of entertainment systems together, a lot of electrical systems together, moved a lot of tables, china cabinets. We put a lot of shit together without my dad's help. because we knew if we would have waited on my dad, he would have never done it, because he likes to take his time of putting things together. For us, we go ahead and just put together. It is not that hard for us to put something together, okay? And how are you at for putting your child's toys together? You know how to put a toy together? Who put your child's bed together? Was it A1? The basic needs to learn how to take care of yourself, you don't know how to do it. That's why your mom coddled you and sheltered you, where everything's supposed to be handed to you. You want it, you get it. You don't have to ask for it. I mean, you do ask for it, but you don't get questioned. You don't get told no. You do it all the way down to the bullshit that you have exhibiting. You get a pass for it. You get, oh, it's okay, baby. And he even tells them that my daddy was a carpenter. And what I'm seeing is him trying to put a chair together in his lap, which is not a good thing. Why are y'all on the couch? Y'all need to be on the floor. He said the same thing. He said, I don't know why. It's not safe and it's not right to go put together a chair on a couch. But she don't give a damn. Boo and Emmett figuring out how to decorate for the table. Something that he tried to create was ugly. He thought it was cool, and then she told him, you know what, in the day, I can do it by myself. I can do it without you. I ain't got no problem doing it without you, because you complain. I don't know why you complaining. And she's talking to him in a condescending tone. He shuts down. He walks out. She's aggravated because she's doing this all by herself, and she don't have no help, and he's right there. Why are you coming down on what he's not doing when I feel like he's doing help, but he's not doing it the way you want him to? And instead of you communicating in a way where it doesn't make him feel hurt or emasculated, you talk down to him like a child. And how he didn't know how to fold a napkin right, he just walked out the shirt. He couldn't do it. He said, fuck this drill, I'm out. Because she was complaining about how she had to do it all by herself, but she didn't have to do it by herself. And you didn't do anything by yourself, boo. Emmett was pretty much doing everything. He was telling you, communicating. You just didn't like it when he did it. You didn't like how he took charge and figured out something. You wanted to hop on and say, I could do it too. I don't need your help. Like, this is where it's losing me with the whole how he doesn't respect you as a black woman when you don't even respect him as a man. Okay? So, like I said, she even calls him names. She calls him, he acts like a little boy. He's a weirdo. He's stupid. That's why his kids don't like you. So Lyrica is tired, drained from this drill, being stuck to him. She leaves the drill, and K. Michelle said the chairs are not done. She lasts as long as she did. She completely, skipped the drill. It's disrespectful. It pissed me off because I've been nice to her, but I feel like our fight has been the problem of our relationship since then. So we're going back to where it started. K. Michelle had an album release concert. She wanted Lyrica to open up for her. She arrived extremely late to demand that her people cater to her. And K. Michelle was like, first of all, I invite you to my shit, and you believe because you're more than 45 minutes late that you're supposed to have everything handed to you? You're supposed to get some type of special treatment? I don't think so. That's not going to happen for real. No. And I remember that scene. And I was on K. Michelle's side for that because at the end of the day, Lyrica, she didn't have to invite you to open up. She wanted to because you are a very talented singer and songwriter. You're very recognized. But the fact that you disregarded her own concert to be late for her own concert to feel like you have the ability to come when you want to. You don't have that. I don't care who you written for. I don't care who you sung for. I don't care. You do not have the ability to treat someone else like shit because they weren't on your time when I invited you to my shit. You don't have the ability to feel like I can come when I want to come. No, you don't. So then it's the pizza party. Everybody's checking everything out. There was only 3 chairs completed. Even it wasn't even safe to sit on the chairs that was completed because Lyrica, who didn't do shit, wanted to make it a joke and say, how about we have the ladies sit on their men's lap because the chairs were not done? How about y'all sit on y'all man's lap? No, it's some bullshit. Y'all should make them damn chairs. There was only 8 of them, but Lyrica didn't do anything. She did not want to help whatsoever because they were being lazy, which they were. So nobody trusts these chairs are sturdy. Even the seat wasn't even on it properly. So basically, y'all have had the entire day to do this drill, and y'all did nothing but wasted. And y'all think y'all got the right to make jokes? I don't think so. So we all the different types of pizzas that showcase everybody's personality. We got the chocolate cupcakes, and Mariah Lynn and Rich's pizza weren't all that great because it wasn't completed the way it wanted to, but it was just like their relationship. Not completed, not looking like it's a great representation, feeling like I don't know what this is because he don't claim me, so I don't know what the hell this pizza is. Then we're talking about, did anybody learn from this drill? How you have to open room for people to come into your life. I've all about my career. I've been all about my business. And then it's nice to have somebody who's with you to have your back. And it can't always be about you. You have to make room to share with that person. So everybody goes back in the house for evaluation. And everybody's pointing a finger at Lyrica because Lyrica was the first, talking about the rules of engagement when it comes down to communication. We always attack the issue, and that the issue is not how the problem is resolved, but how we attack each other. Then we're talking about the issues of keeping up on topic. Make sure we keep the same topic on the same issue. Don't bring up another thing if we're not talking about that specific topic. Lyrica is a shapeshifter because she assumes A1 is going to make a point, and she wants to shift things to make it where she has a point and don't want him to realize that what he said was right. And it's like shift the blame, because while he can make a point on how you're acting, you want to throw back in his face how he did this, but you don't want to accept what you did. Because this was about, how to fight, how to argue, how to communicate, and then the LUV, listen and understand and validate. So learning how to hear what your partner says, listening to them, understanding them, and validating what they said. Repeating what I just had. If I had a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich for breakfast with orange juice, what did you hear me say? You had a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich for breakfast, and I hear you. Right. And if it's vice versa to Boo, because she does know how to talk to him. The fourth rule is stay in the game. Don't walk off. Don't leave. Stay in it. And then the final rule is celebrate. You was able to get through an argument. You're able to resolve an issue. Have makeup sex. Go out to eat ice cream. Do whatever you want to do. The judge comes in to give her evaluation. She goes straight to Lyrica. I'm tired of coming down here late and tired, and this man's still in here struggling to make a chair in his lap, and you already checked out. That's not good. She says, tired of arguing. Fine, be tired of arguing. But when something that's uninterested to you, you don't want to say it. You don't want to talk about it. You don't want to get involved in it. You don't want to do nothing with it. She owns it that she is uninterested. She checks out when something doesn't mean anything to her. And she goes to Kim Michelle, girl, I'm glad you guys together, but what I need for you to do is keep it. I want, as much as you were showing how much you care for this man, you talked to him, you helped him out, tap into that a little bit more, because I see how you can be selfish, where you don't want to add him in, include him in, talk about him. I want you to still be in that comforting stage, that nurturing stage, you know what I'm saying? Rich needs to calm down and not assume that he knows the answer what Marilyn is telling him. He's ready to speak when he doesn't even know what she's talking about. He's ready to assume the reason when he doesn't even know the situation. I need for you to listen, understand, and validate. Because you always act like you have an answer when you don't even know what she's talking about yet. Boo, you don't even know what comes out of your mouth when you talk to this man. And you need to learn how to think before you speak. Emmett, I need for you to hold it in. I can see you holding. I can see you trying. Don't walk out yet. Now, he doesn't want to deal with it, but I can see why he doesn't want to deal with it. But I need for you guys to both stay in the game. Like I said to Kay Michelle, she sees a intelligent woman, but I need for you to not be so selfish. So, everybody leaves. Lyrica wants her phone again so she can talk to her son. Kay Michelle wants her phone too, but the producer told her, you can have your phone if you go to confessional. She said, cool, no problem. The producer told her to keep it short and sweet. That was it. A1 and Lyrica still wants to complain about the producers wanting their phone. They want to talk to their son. What part don't you understand? Okay, but y'all had an opportunity to talk to your son today. You didn't take it. Because they told them, we've given y'all phones twice today. Twice. And y'all squandered those opportunities to talk about bullshit, glasses, and looking on social media. And they're getting mad. We're grown. You can't keep our phones. We want to talk to our son. At the end of the day, you left your son to be part of this process. And I know they give y'all ample time, understand your situation, talk to your son. You used it, you didn't use it, I don't know what you want from them. And they're being selfish because right now they feel like, why don't you get it? Give them my phone. I want my phone. Now, because he wants to say, I see Kay Michelle on her phone, so now you want to bring someone else to a situation that has nothing to do with it to throw them under the bus because they used their phone. But Kay Michelle complied with the producers. All they asked her to do was get into the confessional, keep it short and sweet, and you have your phone. Just like that. Then it's like they ask you the same thing. If y'all do your confessional, get your phone. No, I want my phone. I'm not doing no confessional. For what? Because that's still part of the job that you are here for. You're here to talk about the day. All y'all gotta do is sit in the camera for 5 minutes and then you get your phone. No problem. We're not keeping it hostage. So Caston heard them, felt like y'all were wrong for throwing my girl under the bus because of what y'all did. Worry about your shit. Don't bring anybody else in it. So he told K Michelle, she said about what? They mad because you had your phone. And why they mad about I got my phone? Why are they bringing me into this? I didn't do nothing to him. So then she talked about how she has nothing to lose. No, Lyrica has nothing to lose, but I do if I wanted to Memphis walk her ass. Because I'll lose all the things that I worked hard for if I wasn't fool with you. So then K Michelle goes ballistic. Call everybody snitch ass bitch, mad me about my phone, da 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 da. And then Lyrica yelling at the producers, I'm 37 years old, on my phone. Now, give me my fucking phone. Miss K Michelle is yelling all through her room in the comfort safe place in her room, yelling, screaming, punching the door with her titties out and everything. I thought you were healing from surgery, girl. And I'm like, K Michelle, you gonna leave nowhere. Then she do leave and yell and scream. Don't talk to me if you don't know what you're talking about. Keep my name out your mouth, bitch. I ain't never been no snitch. All that and then some. Everybody's coming outside. They see the yelling. Rich was in his confessional, but he leaves to be nosy. And don't worry about if I got my phone. A1 said, you didn't really know you had your phone, but now we know you have your phone. And he's getting all hyped, getting all the Incredible Hulk, spazzing out like the Tasmanian devil. What you getting mad for? He's yelling at the producers, give me my phone. Give me my fucking phone. He's extremely hyped up, knocking over everything. Give me my phone. K Michelle and Casson, no, K Michelle and A1 argue behind the doors. Cass tried to hold her back. She's taking off her robe. Like I said, I see her titties out and everything. Let's go. Let's go. Bitch, you have never been no snitch. Come at me, go. Come on. And he said this was supposed to be us learning about understanding, listening, and validate. Why is it we learn about listening and validating and the house goes haywire? And that was the end of the episode. At the end of the day, let me say this. Lyric and A1, y'all can go to hell and y'all get out my face because y'all were mad that y'all didn't get your phone when y'all had your phone from the beginning. And what you do? You squandered it. Y'all are looking at bullshit. Y'all wasn't thinking about your son. I don't know if y'all did call him or not. We didn't see it, but this is bullshit. Y'all want your phones more than once when y'all had the time to have it. Y'all want to throw K Michelle out there when she didn't even do nothing to you. K Michelle, as much as the hooping and howling you was doing in that room, you wasn't gonna go nowhere. You wasn't gonna do nothing. So next episode, we gonna see Lyrica lunge at K Michelle because she said, "Come be my ass then, come be my ass then." And I felt like Lyrica was looking for a reason to get at K Michelle, and K Michelle really didn't do nothing to her. All she did was call her out, and that's what Lyrica can't handle. Lyrica can't handle when her bullshits come to the front. She acts like a brat. She yells. She do all types of stupid stuff, and this is the problem. But that's it, you guys. That's all I have. Please stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye.